Hey lovely people, welcome back to the channel once again. Kenroy here. Now today is the day when we finally get to put my first plants in our greenhouse. I thought this day would never come, honestly. Now if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate all the support. For all our subscribers, I want to say a huge thank you for all your continued support, all those comments. We really do appreciate reading them and responding to them. We're so grateful for all your support and for having you on board. Thanks for the comments, guys. We really do appreciate them. Now today I'm just going to be doing a quick video just to show you the greenhouse. Like I said, it's time for us to move some of our seedlings which we have in the house out into the greenhouse. I've been waiting for this for a very long time, so it's finally time for us to do that. We've had this greenhouse project on the back burner for a few years now, and it's finally time for us to get this bad boy up and running with its first set of seeds. Now I didn't sow these seeds in the greenhouse, these were actually inside the house. Now it has been really cold recently. We've had snow in March. It's now mid-March, coming closer towards the end of March, and things are starting to warm up a bit. It's no longer sort of 0 degrees at night, which obviously you don't want when you've got seedlings outside. So Sophia has been so gracious in terms of allowing me to keep all these seeds inside. I thought she was going to throw me out actually. As you can see, I've got this huge metal trolley in the living room with seeds germinating on it, which obviously is a bit of an eyesore. But she's been so super cool. So thanks so much, Saf, for that, for not kicking me out. But it's time for me to move some of these seeds out into the greenhouse, because after all, that's why it's there. And so yeah, I'll just show you what the trolley looks like with all the seeds on it. Now I've had some luck, while some not so great. But to be honest, I knew this would have happened, because a lot of the seeds that I sowed, a lot of them were quite old from previous seasons, and normally you've got like 1, maybe 2 seasons to use them before they basically are no longer worth planting. So stuff like our broad beans didn't make it, but I'm grateful that some of them did germinate. So we've got some onions, I believe, we've got some kale, spinach, we also have some sunflowers, which I love sunflowers. Those are my favorite flowers, so we've got some of those sowed. Looking forward to planting them out in the weeks to come. I think there's also a type of melon in there, which was some seeds that was given to me by some of my colleagues from a previous job. They know I absolutely loved gardening, and so they always sort of get me packs of seeds each growing season. So I think I've got some melons growing, which is something I've never ever grown before. So yeah, that should be interesting. And I do believe that 1 or 2 of my old tomato seeds have also sprouted. So yeah, very interesting times. I'm going to take these seeds out into the greenhouse, get them set up, and hopefully they'll kick on from there. So these are the spinach, which are coming along nicely. Now in here we've got some tomatoes. Now these are some yellow variety tomatoes, and unfortunately, or fortunately, only one of the red tomato, these are some beef tomato, only one seemed to have come up. So I'm hoping that that guy will stick around. Normally you don't need too many of them, and I'm not sure what's going on in here, but these melons are all over the place. Yeah, these are some melon seeds, which again I've never grown before. It's another melon, some more spinach there, and I'm surprised because a lot of these ones that I tried sowing in these little sort of cardboard pouches, or whatever you want to call them, they haven't really done so well, which I'm surprised with. Now I sowed these ones with the kids. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it. I'm not pointing any fingers, but yeah, these haven't done particularly well. But I'm just leaving them. As you can see, something's growing there and in that one as well, so give them a bit more time. Definitely nothing grew in this section over here. These were meant to be onions planted by Abigail, and I would have thought they would have come up already, but yeah, sorry Abby, didn't really work out. Now in this section here, you can see these guys, they always do so well, and these are sunflower. Now these are newer seeds, most of them anyway, and as you can see, they are striving, doing so well. And I've got quite a few that's come through there, so I'm really looking forward to it. So these ones are planted by Abby. I think these ones were planted by Naomi. Now these are from 2 different packets, so they are a bit different. So this is the broad beans, which like I said, they just rotted. They didn't really come to anything, but I knew that would kind of happen because they were so old. So I'm not surprised at all. Now for the life of me, I don't remember what was planted in this one, but they are doing really well. I think I'll let them grow on a little bit more before figuring it out. These are either spinach or kale, but for the quantity of it, I'm thinking this is probably some spinach in there. And down here you can see, well, it says onions on there, however they don't really look like onions to me, so I think that at some point these might have been swapped out for something else, but I'll let them grow on a bit more. These to me look like some spinach, but I could be wrong. I also know that I sowed some cabbage, if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, things got moved around quite a lot, so I'm a bit all over the place, but I can't complain as they're all doing really well. While I'm here, I'll just give you a little peek of my house plants. I'm still planning on doing a little video talking about some of the house plants that we have, but yeah, there's just so much going on, I haven't got around to doing it. Plus I need to figure out the name of half of these plants because that is not my strong suit, to say the least. But they're doing well. As you can see, the sun is shining and they are absolutely loving it at the moment. Most of them, if not all of them, are doing pretty good, except for this one. I don't know what's going on with this guy. This is one of my favorite, but he's just doing some strange yellowing of the leaves, and I'm not sure what's going on. I have tried to revive it, but it's just doing its own thing. I've made sure it's not too watered, transplanted it. I'm not sure if that's the issue. This leaf seems fine. I'm hoping that it will potentially send out another leaf, and I'm not panicking, but for the most part they're doing really well. This one as well, I got from some offcuts. Anyway, let me not digress. I'll come back to this at some later stage, but for now let's get these seeds out into the greenhouse. Let me take a moment to just soak that in. That sunshine, man, it's great. Nice and warm in the greenhouse. It's a bit chilly outside still today, but like I said, the greenhouse is feeling nice and warm, which is a good thing. That's what we need for these seedlings as they start to grow. Hopefully with the light that they're getting as well, it might stop them from getting too leggy, and they will start the developmental process of putting on those first leaves. But yeah, so far so good. Wow, yeah, the sun is dipping in and out from behind the clouds, and I'm hoping that this will be a great thing for the plants as I sort of weather them in, getting them into this warmer greenhouse, and yeah, looking forward to planting them out. I've got quite a few seeds that still needs to be sown. Some of them is still a bit early for that, like pumpkin and the squash and so on, but perhaps at the beginning of April I'll start to sow those. And sort of try and get in there early as much as possible. I've still got some work to do on the greenhouse. There's a hole at the top that needs to be patched somehow where the glass was broken at the edge, and in a few other places, but for now, so far so good. It's all looking really nice. Now I'm really curious to know what you guys are growing and potentially sowing in your garden. Like I said, if you're not planning on growing anything, guys, now would be a great time to do so, and post it in the comments down below what you're hoping to grow this year. Now more than ever, it's so vital that you grow your own vegetables as much as you possibly can, especially in the times we're living in. And as I've mentioned here on this channel before, it's such a great hobby to have because you end up, you know, spending so much time getting closer with nature. It's great for your mental health and well-being, and it's great exercise as well to be out in the garden digging and planting and so on. So I really hope that you guys get some inspiration from this. I've got tons more things that I'd like to plant, but for now I'm just going to end this video. So this is our greenhouse update, and yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad I am finally here with my greenhouse, and things are looking bright. As always, this is Ken Roy saying I'll see you when you see me. Take care, guys.